feel like we've seen this before.
We're the Purefoys, and we'll be alright. We'll be alright.
What's up, Peapod? It's your girl Key, second in command of the illest team known to men, the Purefoys, aka your family's favorite family. And y'all, oh my gosh, first of all, the night I had last night, I'm in early labor, I can just tell, but I prayed and talked to this baby all night that he or she would not come tonight because I have stuff to do today. Like, I plan to get the girl's hair braided, and we're doing that this morning. And so yesterday I prepped their hair, and I was fine. I went to my doctor's appointment. I was fine. I did get a check. I was 2 centimeters dilated, 50% effaced, which is normal for me around this time. But I was getting like pretty intense Braxton Hicks this past week, so I just wanted to get a check just to see if those contractions were actually doing something, which obviously they were. But last night I just kept getting contractions. They weren't getting worse though. They were pretty much staying the same. They weren't getting worse, but they wouldn't go away. And if you don't know, when you're in labor, I know when I'm in labor, the baby is very, very active. So the baby was moving all night. Like, I was sure I was probably gonna go into labor. And I stood so still, you guys. I swear I got up to like pee. I got up to use the bathroom a couple times, like whenever I had to. So like every hour and a half, 2 hours, I got up to use the bathroom, and I laid my butt right back down because, oh, this sun. Because we were not ready for the baby to come. All right, 1 second. I'm at McDonald's getting breakfast. All right, you guys. Sorry, that sun was killing me, but we have reached our destination. The kids have eaten, and now we are starting our work because we have about an hour, a little over an hour, until it's time to go inside to get their hair started. So I figured we can get some of our schoolwork out the way, so we don't have to like bring book bags and stuff like that inside. But how I usually work it out is they have their English book. Ari has all her books herself, but Buddy and Raylan have their English and handwriting. Their English and handwriting books, and then I put the work that I take out of their other books, science and social studies, and Bible. They have Stop It Rally, that on the clipboard. So it's easy peasy. So I'm gonna try to get this, at least the language arts done and the handwriting done. So if anything, they're only carrying their other stuff. But hopefully we get everything done. Yeah, and they could just do independent work inside, so I don't have to like be loud and be teaching and all that other stuff. So yup, here we go.
She danced for the ducks and the geese and the black-faced sheep, and she danced in the green glen for Murdoch, her dog. And one evening after dinner, Biddy danced to the tune.
You can feel that though?
Let's see, Steam. Okay, you guys, I am home. I've been home for a while now. The girl's hair is complete. As you can see, I just did my own hair. I am having contractions, and they are a little intense. I am currently on the ball, trying to get my pelvic area open, just help the baby descend a little more. Yeah, but I think that tonight is go time. I thought that last night, but my contractions are more intense than they were yesterday. So we'll see. If they don't go away, then we know what it is. But I'm already exhausted because I didn't sleep last night. But I'm gonna finish just blow drying my hair so that I can try to get a little bit of rest.
I feel like we've seen this before.
So that escalated quickly. After I finished my hair, I just laid down, and for like 30 minutes, they were like 10 minutes apart. As soon as I got up to go to the bathroom, because I was going to the bathroom like pooping and peeing every freaking hour. It was crazy. As soon as I got up to go to the bathroom, I laid back down and they were coming 3 minutes apart, 4 minutes apart. And I was like, what in the world is going on? Like,
yeah, I just remember you saying like, I feel weird. I never felt like this before.
Yeah, not this quickly.
Yeah, it escalated.
Yeah.
So fast.
It was crazy. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. Let's just go. We need to go, because I started, during my contractions, I started like shivering. So I knew I was transitioning. I felt the shivers, and I was like, yeah, nah, I don't know what this baby's doing. Let's go to the hospital. He's like, now?
Yeah, I think I was in the bathroom first.
It was sudden.
Handling my business. Thought I had some time. Thought I was gonna be able to take a shower and chill. Nope. I didn't even finish it. I didn't even finish my poop all the way. And then we had to pack a bag. Well, if you talking, since we talking about poop, and then we just packed up what I had, and then we got everything together. And of course, she becomes a control freak. She's worried about all this other stuff besides contraction. Then you get the bag, and I had to tell her like, yo, you focus on having this baby. I'm going to make sure that we have everything that we need for you to do that. And she allowed that to happen, but you know, it was about to, it's like, nah.
You saw me? I was like, as soon as I sat down into the car, I started feeling nauseous. So I was like, oh, thank God there was a bag right there. I started like throwing up a little vial in the bag or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm definitely, that was like, telling me that I was definitely in transition. Like the shivers started, and I was like, oh, something ain't right. But the throwing up, like, I'm like, oh, this baby's about to come soon, because that means you're like 7 to 8 centimeters already.
Thank God the hospital's not far at all. It's a straight drive. It's a much smoother drive since we moved to the new place. Everything is highways. There's no bumpy roads and stuff like that. And then when we get to the hospital, we get to the emergency room. I called my mother while we were on the way, like, yeah, I think we about to have a baby. My mom says, all right, I'll meet you at the hospital. We get to the hospital trying to check in at the ER, and they want to get all this information. And then the one lady had the wisdom to ask, how far along are your contractions? And she was having one we had one in the parking lot when we parked. And then you had one right there.
At the front door. So like, that's how close they were together. So I was going to try to walk into the hospital like I did with Riley. Like, no problem. I'm just going to walk in there. And my mother's like, do you need a wheelchair? And I was like, nah, I'm going to just go. And then I was having a contraction. And as soon as I got out, it was weird. I was like, almost had a contraction again. I think I did.
Yeah.
I did, right? Yeah. And then I was like, I'm going to need that wheelchair.
Yeah.
So she runs in, gets the wheelchair, brings it back to me. By the time I get to the front door, the lady's meeting us right there, and I was having a contraction again.
Yeah.
So she rolled us like how many feet? Like maybe
10 feet.
Yeah,
10 feet.
to the window, trying to get us checked in and stuff like that. Had a contraction again. She's like, "Oh nah, this is."
You're having a baby right now.
I'm just gonna take you upstairs because we don't do these types of things down here.
Yeah.
We're not gonna wait for labor and delivery to come get you.
VIP access right to the delivery room.
Yeah. She took us right up. As soon as I got up, changed my clothes. They brought us straight to the room. Sorry.
She doesn't change her clothes. She just takes off clothes.
I put thing on at first. I had it on.
Okay.
I had it on until they started like checking me and stuff like that. It started falling off because they only tied the thing. I couldn't do anything, so they only tied the back for me and didn't button it up. So, like.
So the video which you're about to see is super censored because young stripperella over here just everything. You know, everybody's a medical professional and everybody that was in the room and seeing everything already. So she just let it fly.
Yeah, I just let it fly. Like, I'm pretty sure that when we got to the room, I was already 9 centimeters dilated.
Yeah.
Because the contractions were coming like this. They were lasting a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I got into bed, the nurse says, I'm going to have to monitor you for 30 minutes. And I was like, I'm not going to last that long. As soon as she's like, well, let me check you too. Soon as she checked me, boom.
Fingers in, water breaks. It was
like,
crazy. Baby time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do that. We need you to turn around a little bit.
Liquid.
This doctor, he actually gave me freedom when it was time to actually push and stuff like that. Like, he let me get on my knees. He let me just do whatever I felt I needed to do because I wanted to try to see if the baby would just come out like Raleigh did, you know, using gravity and just sliding on down. But this baby didn't. He needed a little help. He probably would have, but it would have taken a whole lot longer.
Yeah.
So the way that those contractions were coming, like, I wasn't beat for that. But he was like, yeah, do what you need. You want gravity to work for you? Do what you need to do. And he was just watching to make sure, you know, everything was okay with me and the baby. That sounds weird. I know. I was just looking at my butt like.
I felt at times when I look at the playback, I feel like we're just like some mechanics, just like looking under the car, just like at the same. It's like something. It looks weird.
It does.
On the playback,
but it was cool and it was smooth, and I was comfortable with it. Like, I knew y'all were just, looking for the baby, basically. But one thing I loved about him, he asked you, you want to help me during my contractions when I was doing, laboring on my own, trying to get the baby out. He asked Sean, like, yo, you want to help me? And Sean's like, yeah. And he was like, all right, put your hand up. Now, don't ask how I heard I can hear everything, even though I'm like concentrating, right? But this part, really caught me, and he was like, well, let me see your hand. So Sean's like this. He's like, oh, okay, you need size 7.5, whatever. So he asked the nurse, like, yeah, get him size, He helped you put him on? Yeah. Yeah, he helped them put him on.
The sterile way.
Mm-hmm. He put him on him the sterile way. And he was like, this is what you do. And y'all, in between my contractions, he giving this dude a tutorial.
A whole
he's like,
DIY.
What do you do? Like, you need these 3 fingers. This baby's head goes here. Right?
Yeah, because what else was we going to do realistically?
I heard all of this, y'all. It was crazy.
And we just was talking the breeze back and forth.
How did that make you feel?
It just it made me feel really included, because in other times you've had epidurals, so you weren't, you didn't have as much control, and there was a lot more hands-on from the staff. So being able to help you in a different way was really just because other than that, I'm just standing by and touching you, and I can't touch you too much because then that makes you mad, and I can't.
No, you did a really good. You still did a good job. I know you didn't feel as though like for a second you're like, I don't know what to do.
I literally don't, because like, what am I to do?
You were saying that you didn't think that my scripture cards worked. I heard you, and I was listening to you as you were reading the scripture cards. Like, it works. This stuff really works, you guys. And even though, you know, you didn't feel as though you were helping me, like, all the things that you were doing, like, it totally helped.
Okay. I'll let you say it, but I got like one scripture in, and then it was game time.
You did two.
All right.
Two cards. And then you made sure my music was out, because it was went in the closet. You were like, where's her phone? Because the music stopped. And you're like, oh, get the music out. Like, the praise music. Like, that helped me get through. You see what I'm saying? Like, you did it. Like,
all right. Well,
yeah,
you know.
You did the thing.
Just wanted to be a little more hands-on.
Yeah.
I felt like everybody else in the room had a job to do. My mom was recording. The doctors were doctoring. The nurses was,
doctoring.
You know, all that stuff. So I'm just like, you breathe. And, you know, just trying to do my thing. And, but no, that was really empowering. And I felt like even more connected to the baby by being able to actually bring them out of the cavity. So that was really, really dope.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah. Take a deep breath. Come down. Give me a push. Come on. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Lay on the bed. Lay on the bed.
There you go.
Lay on the bed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We are now fully. Okay, head's moving. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Hit it again. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Good job. Another one. Come on, hit me one more time. Hit. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, wait for your next contraction. That'll be pretty good then. You are doing wonderful. Mike, you're all right. She's wonderful. Yes.
She's the pro.
Kobe Bryant. There you go. What's up, Kobe?
Alright, if that's a boy, that's gonna be the name. I said, if we're having a boy, is that gonna be the name? You said you wish.
He would love to.
We don't know yet, because we don't know what. Right, I heard you. She said just if it's a boy, she's just making conversation. Yeah, I'll take her mine off the pain.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Showtime.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Take a deep breath. Give me a push. Come on. Hit it.
I remember him. He was so cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna give you a minute on that. Okay. There you go. Now that's better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and
Baby's
10.
right here, baby.
Okay. Woohoo! Come on. Hit it. Hit
One
it. Hit it.
more. One more. Good
1,
push.
2, 3, 4,
There
5,
we
6,
go.
7, 8, 9. Come on, Sean. Get in here. Get in here. Okay. Come on. Okay, you're just holding, supporting the head. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a deep breath. Give me a push. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we gotta go down. Take a leg over. We're gonna go down first. We're getting the slight shoulder. Give me just a moment. Hey, take a deep breath. We're getting the shoulder dystocia here.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, stop. Hold on. Stop. Vocal cord tight. Let's slip it. Lower body, shoulder. Good. Okay, come on, Sean. Get in here.
Yeah. Over the body.
Ooh,
Body cord comes too.
Hang up here. So we got to wrap around his neck. Slipped it off his neck. What's up, little man? Hey, you want to hold his mouth down? Hold his mouth down. So anything that's in it can drip out. There you go. Give me another pair of gloves.
A little baby cow coming out.
See it?
I've ever
Put
seen
that
it in
leg up for a
person.
moment. Let me make sure that that's, yeah, that's fine. Come here.
Ah! Oh, that's awesome. That's so amazing.
Looks like
Is
a
it
food
not?
line bag.
It's so amazing. Oh, little one. Say hi, Nana.
This is
I'm Isaiah.
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 Isaiah McConnell.
So we're rolling with our pit.
Aww.
I just realized his initial spelled M.
We're done with this.